Today I'm going to revisit a video I made a few weeks ago called 0 Point, and I was talking about how my life, I've had a pretty active life, and all of a sudden, for several months, it's just kind of calmed down and slowed, and I just really didn't know what direction I was supposed to go in. I know that I'm here to manifest and to bring in the Arizona Enlightenment Center. I know that I've been told that 18 years ago, and I've been holding that vision, and I know that's going to happen. But I just wasn't really sure what was happening right now. I didn't have any focus. So, and then I just decided I was okay with that. I didn't have to freak out. Normally I would freak out if I didn't have anything, because I always feel like I have to have a purpose. But anyway, so I'm going along. And then a few weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks, a friend invited me to come over and visit with her one morning just to chat. And she's a fairly new friend, and she asked what I do and what's going on in my life. And I told her the story of the Arizona Enlightenment Center that I've been holding for 18 years. And then I shared with her the vision we have for a retreat center. I've even found the land. I've got the location. I've got the architects. I've got all kinds of things ready. I just need to have the resources, the finances to actually get started on it. And when I talked to her, it seemed like all of a sudden something woke up, because right after that I got an email about a friend of ours who was doing a class online about, do you want to facilitate healing retreats? And then somebody else sent me an email about a retreat that they're going to be in October in Wickenburg. And so all of this retreat stuff started popping up. And I just felt like all of a sudden it got activated again. It was dormant for a really long time. I hadn't told the story about the Enlightenment Center for a really long time, and that used to be all I ever talked about. So it seemed like it just got reactivated. And maybe it's time, not maybe, I know it's time for it to start happening. We can feel the energy in the world is really shifting, and things are starting to activate and get moving forward. So we've been in this kind of plateau, just holding this, like I call it, we were dormant, and then all of a sudden something clicked it off, and we're moving on. So when I talked in my other video about the 0 Point, I said I felt like there's this feather, and I'm just floating down and down and down and down very gently till you hit the bottom, which is 0 Point. And then this breeze comes along and blows you off into another direction. And that's what happened when I talked to her. That was the breeze that started it, flipped me up off the ground, and started in this new direction. So I really am grateful to her. And I think it's always so amazing how life turns out. You have no idea how it's going to happen. One day something happens that you had certainly, didn't plan for that to happen. And it just happened because it's time for it to happen. So keep your eyes open for the messages you're getting about what it is you're supposed to be doing, because you are here for a reason. And you sit here and go like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know. I'm just kind of here. Actually, whatever you are doing is what you're supposed to be doing. But there may be something even better and more can actually help humanity or just change something that you're here for. And so keep your eyes open and get those messages. All of a sudden one day somebody will say something to you, and it'll start you in a whole new direction. So I am thrilled to death to be on my way. I mean, I'm just writing stuff down in my journal, ideas, and talking to people and what we're going to do and how we're going to get started on just doing retreats. And you don't need money to start retreats. You need it for the retreat center, but you can do retreats just calling some people together and getting people to sign up, and you go and you rent a place to go and you go do that. So that's what I'm going to do at the beginning. So I'm working on that right now. Anyway, I know that you have a purpose, because like I said, if you're here, there's a reason you're here. So just keep your eyes open, and it will be revealed to you. So I hope you have a great week, and I'll talk to you next week. And thank you so much for tuning in to Nonstop Aha Moments. Bye.